I say you.
After the interception, here's Watson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And incomplete on the deep ball.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot.
I can't make that booty whistle.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. He finds his man. Complete.
Said some bum ass nigga.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now a handoff up the middle. Cummings, and he's going to have the first down.
You said what, bro?
Just shy of the 20.
Every nigga is a bum ass
Come
nigga.
into this one still undefeated.
This some new nigga in the league. I ain't never heard of this dude.
And we always talk about how a team has to play complementary football in order to really be a good squad. I think in this league, if your offense isn't you're not going to run off this kind of a streak.
Now a first down throw, Watson.
Oh, grit on him, you know what I'm saying?
Complete.
That rookie the yards, man.
And all the way in. Touchdown. David Njoku.
Hey man, who is out here watching my shit?
I clicked on it.
Yeah, there's 2 people watching.
And you know it's part of them rat boys. Them young boys. Them rat ass niggas. Rat ass niggas.
Hey man, these niggas always want to see what I'm doing, man. Damn.
I got the app on my phone, it tell you
Ah, man, my goofy ass and kick the ball out of bounds.
They had a chance to possibly pin him deep.
These niggas love watching my videos, man. These niggas love watching me do my thing. That's the crazy part. Y'all niggas don't like us, but love watching our videos.
Love watching us whoop a nigga ass in that mad because they ain't as good as us. Them niggas suck. They suck all the niggas. They suck the ball. They suck the case.
Boy. What up, cuz?
Well, this defense for the Browns, they were excellent.
Cuz running with the ops.
You said what, cuz?
Because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed
Who,
to
me?
get the job done and get the win.
Oh, that's you watching?
That they're looking to correct.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Cuz, I do the same thing I do in that league, cuz. Oh my God, that was me! Slow ass nigga, dog. Cuz, I'm 12-1 over here, cuz. What you think I be doing over here, cuz? I do the same thing I do over there, cuz. It ain't no different. You said what, cuz? Oh, man, I'm just saying, you know, these niggas, they be in here, cuz.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
So, it's all good, cuz, if you want to watch. You know, these niggas be out here trying to spygate me, though, cuz.
Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Ooh, he killed me with the running back. Good shit, Dobbins.
They'll have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike.
Cuz he killed me with the young Dobbins. You hear me?
The 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shooting him down early in this game.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. Now Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
This nigga lucky he caught me on the wrong dude.
After 1, 7-0.
I was finna send so much heat. I don't know why cuz be thinking it's something different. Did this nigga just run right by this nigga?
Down to the 25. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly what they execute. There's a glitch out there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
The play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 12-yard line. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed.
All right, man. Time to keep this nigga out the end zone.
They just haven't had a whole lot of success.
This nigga running the shit out this ball with this goddamn quarterback. This shit is so fucking annoying.
Maybe just a
You said what?
detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11.
Fuck you, man. This nigga just, man, what?
That's like you're saying against me.
Lamar Jackson, a 13-yard touchdown.
Nah, did you just see what this nigga just did?
And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson.
Nigga, that nigga just did a QB blast, nigga, and ran right by
the end with a touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up.
Nigga did a QB blast and ran right by him. That was one blast.
And that's exactly what he did there.
I mean, shit, I wasn't expecting a QB blast for one.
That's what I need.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Stop. Wait a minute. Damn, I forgot I'm trying to build up this running back.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that.
On second down now, it's Cummings, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down.
It's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run.
What up, Quan?
Play fake, and it's Watson.
What up, Quan?
He was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
All right.
Throwing again is Watson. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up.
Dog, how's this nigga line coming through like that? Fuck out of here.
He'll look to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker.
This nigga is smacking me, dog.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Now, the offense, they had really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker partner.
Dog, this nigga just, his line is just running through my shit, dog. Bum ass offensive line.
So they'll get another
This nigga D-line ain't even no good, and he running through my
and
shit.
now the kick is away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
On first down, Watson. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz, 53 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
This nigga Cuz stupid.
And by York is up and good. And we are tied at 14.
This motherfucking rain pissing me off.
As he sends this one away. Fielded right around the 8.
Nobody's here.
And able to get this across the 20, but almost 40 as he's right to the 23-yard line. Set at the line for this next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Jackson to throw. He finds Bateman over the middle. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sent this one away. This is taken at the 18.
Here, Lanita.
That'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, just a battle of wits in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the second half.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, is starting to wear on him a little bit.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Watson. Wide open receiver, complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football.
And he's in. Touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Browns have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kicks away from the 6. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Jackson. This will be caught at Samuel. And they'll get this 42-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he's going to get this down near the 25. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. From the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Cleveland offense ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Watson's throw taken in by Cooper here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Off of play action, it's Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this one is incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. So now second
You get rid of
and
that
10
bitch a second earlier, that nigga get there.
Here's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Going to need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got him in. Complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, a nice play there.
Do you not want to hit this?
Converting on 3rd and 15.
When they needed a play this year, he's been the guy to deliver. This season has gone on. He's been always consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 1st and 10, Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Adafe Owe in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Got a pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. From the gun, here's Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to get the football back at their own 17. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll start out here with the option left. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And give him 6 yards here. So stop near the 35 at the 34.
Running lanes were at a premium in the 1st half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big 2nd half.
On 2nd down and 4, Jackson. And he wisely will throw that one away.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they get out of it. And that's what it is right now. He's just locked in a really bad spot.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. A shotgun snap for Watson. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. And thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
York able to send this one through. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. You think about it, that's a pretty important field goal. Stretches to 2 possessions and really kind of ratchets up the pressure on that opposing sideline.
Because that interception and adding a field goal to it, that puts them in firm control of this game right now. They're about one more big stop from putting this thing absolutely out of reach.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. This time, Jackson will throw it. That's complete to John Ross. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against him throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
On 2nd and 15 now. Jackson will find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The other day they told us we've got 3rd and 5 or less. We have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity miss there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. And that's now a half-dozen interceptions for him over the last 2 games. Because CD, remember, he threw 3 in the last ball game and now 3 more here.
And the way that you present it, partner, I'm not sure what sounds worse, right? Half a dozen over the last 2 games or 3 the last game, 3 this game. Either way, it's way too many. And that's something they'll have to... And intercepted. Turning point they need.
Yeah, nigga Marcus Peters all over this nigga.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first.
Damn, I'm out here on some bush.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Going long here for Wallace. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the winning, aren't they? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
Flushed out right. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
A partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th.
No, we changed it. No, look. Hey, move.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. What do you think he's doing out there, CD?
The question, my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Oh, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. He's on 3rd down. 2 for 4 at this point. It's 3rd and 10. To throw is Jackson. And that will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or 2. It's no good, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead. And that one, just an absolute chance to get this back within 1 score.
All hope not gone yet, but at the same time, you're exactly right. They needed to get back within 1 score and have a motivated defense take the field in order to get it back for them for one last big drive.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a
ton
of yards downfield, that's been measured revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Watson now to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Damn, dog. My motherfucking offensive line don't hold a block to save their life.
Frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Jackson. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. There is still time to recover from this. It remains a 2-score game, even with the 2 points there. Let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
What?
I like that phrase. I'm going to say
nigga back there patting that ball like that, man.
What's wrong with him, direction. They needed
He know that he was coming.
Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
If he didn't, you know now. 2 to 9.
About to get started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Watson.
Wide open.
And that is taken in by Njoku. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
Marcus Williams, bro?
You said what?
Marcus Williams, bro?
I just want to know why these niggas keep bumping into each other, though. Like, is my receivers that stupid?
But he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Browns will take over possession here.
Let's go, rookie. You got 2 of them this game. Try to help you solidify that rookie of the year. Defensive rookie of the year, I mean.
Now 5 times.
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. 3 yards remain for second down. Now it's Watson. He finds his man, complete. That's Cummings. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Back to the air, Watson on second down. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
These niggas coming through so hot.
Ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. To throw is Watson. Under pressure, they got him again. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf.
Boy.
The Browns send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Fielded just inside the 30. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson. Incomplete.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Throwing, Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him. And I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A big pickup there. Without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Throwing now, Watson. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, 56 yards. And the Browns are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. takes it at the 7. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Bulldozes past him. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. To throw on 2nd and 6, Jackson. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so they wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Cleveland, it'll be a 13th win on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles.